Hi guys, welcome back. Today we'll be taking a look at C Limited. Before we begin, remember to take a second to give the video a like and subscribe to stay updated with the market. Do note that do not provide any power sell calls, but focus on potential traps with market makers. Without further ado, let's take a look at C Limited. So C Limited ended the week very badly, and we also created a new low of 52-week low at around $76, $75. So that is not a good sign at all. In fact, if you look at the charts properly, you can see that this is a form of higher low here, higher low. So this is another higher low here and another higher low. So it's likely for us to create another higher low here. And we also have created a new lower low. So this is a lower low, this is a lower low. So you can see that the bearish momentum continues to remain. And it will continue to remain unless there is a change of market sentiments or the big players have decided to step in. Until we see this kind of wave patterns where we have a higher high and a higher high here. And also a confirmation of a higher low. And potentially we may have a trend reversal. But as of now, we will still continue to remain in a downtrend. So you can see that on the way up, the cloud has a resistance. So even if C Limited were to go up, perhaps we will hit about $100 and we expect some resistance in upcoming sessions or in upcoming weeks ahead. So let's take a look at some of the supports coming in for C Limited. So the previous support here for C Limited was 85.01. So this was the previous support. However, if you look closely, now the previous support has turned into resistance. You can see that this was the previous support here. And now the previous support has turned to resistance. So that's a very bad situation for C, and you expect more downside in the upcoming sessions. So let's take a look at some of the potential wave patterns for C Limited. So you can see this is the first wave down from a high of around 150 to a low of around 85 here. So you can see that this was the first wave down, and our second wave will be likely looking at these levels here. So this will be a potential area where market makers will intend to do a short-term rebound. So don't expect a reversal so soon. You can expect a short-term rebound. And it's looking at around $68, $67, $69, just below this $70 psychological support here. So just below this $70 psychological support is an area where most retail investors will likely put their put their stop losses just below this $70 psychological support. So you can expect some short-term rebound when we hit this $68 to $69. You can expect a short-term rebound. However, if we were to go further down, then we may be likely to be testing this $60 psychological support here, which is just about $10 away. And if you look closely to the left of the charts, let me zoom in closely to this particular day here. So you can see that on this particular day, sometime in 14 May and 15 May all the way to 18 May, there was a gap up. So a gap up creates a gap. So this high here was 62.19 and this low here was 65.43. So there's about a $3 gap that needs to be closed, $3.20 gap that needs to be closed. So this gap will likely to be closed for C Limited in the upcoming sessions in the event that the market sentiments were not to improve and we were to drop further. And then we're likely to see this $60 being tested. And at the same time, we will be likely to close the gap. So as of now, there's no signs of recovery for C Limited yet. I'll be looking this 68 to 69 support very closely because I expect some retail investors to be putting their stop losses just below $70 psychological support. And if the market sentiments were to not improve from there, we're likely to see $60 or even go back to $50 to test a very whole number at $50. So for now, the trend still remains bearish, and hopefully the upcoming earnings, I'm not exactly sure when is the date, but it seems like it's somewhere in mid-May. If the earnings were to be good, then perhaps the big players may want to do a short-term rebound. And if traders were able to come in and take this opportunity to come in, then we may expect to see a short-term rebound for C Limited. But if the earnings were under expectations, then we can expect more downside ahead for C Limited. So just a quick recap. First support I'm looking is around $68 to $69. Next support I'll be looking at $60 to close the $62 to $65 gap for C Limited. And if there's any changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for stopping by. And don't forget to subscribe as you keep the uptrend channel intact. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.